Na me again o, Moses Taiwo, your real estate coach. Today na landlord and tenant matter na him we wan discuss today. And we wan answer so many questions wey landlord and tenant wey dem dey ask themselves. Now today we wan first ask question, wetin be the right of a tenant sef for this Nigeria wey we dey? Wetin be the right of a tenant? Make we answer the question. You see, as a tenant, you too you get right for that house where you dey live. Na your right be say you get right make you stay under a house wey be say e dey habitable. When we mean say e dey habitable, wey be say the place where you fit sleep jejely, wey you go enjoy your sleep. The place where you fit stay, wey be say when you go work and come back, nothing go happen to wetin you leave behind. Na the habitable place be that. The place where we say no be say na flood or na water log area na im you dey. You understand? Wey be say e no be swampy area o. Wey be say when rain fall, na all your house e go be like say na im be the ocean wey dey Lagos State. No, you get right make you stay in that place. Now, in this right, before you go say you wan claim this right, may I tell you something. When you wan go rent that house, dem no take you go that house make you go inspect the house. Nítorí say some people go dey say dem no carry me go there o, dem no show me a picture. Why dem go show you picture and you too you go just waka go there after you don pay? When you wan get house, you must go there make you go see the house wey you wan pay for. Na you go first see first. Sometimes when you go there, you go come see the wall. If you look at all the wall, you go see say some be like say water don enter that wall. Na sign be that o. Make sure say you ask question. Wetin make that wall may e be like say water don enter am? If dem tell you say dem pour water, look am well well o. Because dem fit tell you say dem pour water o, and you too you just go pay. Rain come fall. E don happen to one of my friend Ojo, wey e go pay for one house. When rain fall, na so im bed dey on top of water like canoe. Na all of us come help am get another one o. You yourself, you need to see that one before you pay. So you get right to live for a place wey be say e go make your body cool, habitable place. Another right wey you get be say you get right make you stay for house wey be say there is no disturbances. Nobody dey disturb you. No be say you dey for house, beside your room na there the club dey, wey be say you no fit sleep. Na gbo na you dey hear every night and you no fit sleep. Even before you rent that kind of house, shey you no go see am first make you know wetin dey for the environment? That's another thing o. So you get right to dey for house wey be say dem no dey disturb. No be house wey be say when you sleep, your landlord go come dey knock your door in the middle of the night, dey ask for matches, im dey ask for broom wey you wan take sweep. That kind house, make you check am well o, well. So you get right. And no be say the one wey be say your co-ten ant, na when you wan sleep, na im dey start dey play. Dem dey play Pasuma, play Orlando Owo. You better check am well o before you rent that kind of house. So you get that kind right. You get right to read your tenancy agreement before you enter o. You fit even ask for it before you pay. You get that right. You go tell the landlord, I wan pay for this house. Shey I fit see the tenancy agreement? Because na your right. Na your right. Make you read am well. If you no understand, carry am go give lawyer o. Because sometimes na the tenancy agreement na the lawyer, the landlord na im go take hold you. Say shey you know say inside the tenancy law. Another question me I ask there be say, some people go enter house, dem no sign tenancy agreement. Dem go come dey think say because dem no sign tenancy agreement, nothing dey bind dem. Na lie o. My brother, my sister, come hear this one. Na lie o. Either you sign or you no sign tenancy agreement, e don bind you. Either they write am or they no write am. So far you say you don pay for house, you don dey stay inside that house, tenancy agreement don bind you with that. So make you think am well o. So you get right, make you read the tenancy agreement well before you say you wan pay or before you pack in. So that anything wey dey there wey you no understand, you go ask the landlord, and the landlord must explain to you say na like this e be before you go pay o. My brother dey hear this thing. because e don dey wey be say people don dey call me say my landlord e dey do this, my ten ant e dey do that. Na im we dey talk am now make you hear. Another right wey you get for this Nigeria as a ten ant be say when your landlord wan say make you pay, both of you go talk am. Shey na monthly I go dey pay abi na yearly I go dey pay? You get that right to ask o, because most of us in Nigeria na yearly we dey pay o, na every year we dey pay. But I still get some ten ant, some landlord wey be say dem dey pay, dem dey ask their ten ant make dem dey pay on a monthly basis. But that one na e go dey between you and your landlord, because sometimes you go don hold like 1 year, you wan come pay, you come say you come pay 1 month. E no dey do like that. So since na say na every year na im you dey pay, you must to pay that year. You hear me so? Now, some landlord they will come tell you say if anything spoil for that house, na you go do am. So we wan answer that question. Who dey repair wetin e dey spoil for the house? Let's say you don enter one house now, you don pay rent, and then when you don pay rent finish, you come see say some things don spoil for that house. E go dey inside tenancy agreement. That's why I tell you, before you pay, ask for the tenancy agreement, because say e must dey there inside tenancy agreement. Say who dey pay if anything happen for that house. If your roof open up when rain fall, maybe one breeze blow, you open your roof, and they don write am inside the tenancy agreement say if that kind thing happen, na you go pay, and you no read am. You know say law no dey say I no know no dey inside law. That's where they talk and say ignorance is not an excuse in the law. So say I don't know, e no dey inside law. If you don read am, say they don tell you say if breeze blow and your roof come dey open, na you go do am. You go think am well before you go that house. There are some people wey be say they don enter house, wey be say as dem dey live, na im one of their wall na im fall down, and the landlord say make dem go do am. He no go remove the money for their rent o. So all these things, na when you wan enter the house, na you must to don correct am. E go dey inside the tenancy agreement. Now, if that thing no dey inside tenancy agreement, who go come put am there? Number one, na you and your landlord go discuss am first. Say, oga landlord, this thing wey dey inside tenancy agreement, e no complete o. E go say, which one wey remain? You go tell am say, if something happen now, the roof open, who go pay for that one? Both of you go answer that one right and there. Some of us, na for house wey we dey live, na on story building o, and the tank wey we dey use, e dey on scaffolding wey be say na very long one. If that kind tank fall down and scatter for ground, who go buy another one? That's na another question o. It's a very good question wey you dey ask, and everything must dey inside the tenancy agreement. So if you don dey inside tenancy agreement and your landlord come tell you say he no go do am, wetin you go do? Na another question be that. That one, you go carry that tenancy agreement go give lawyer. You fit sue your landlord o. You fit sue your landlord. But some of us, dem go think am, if I sue my landlord come say make I comot for house, where I go come get money go rent another house? Na there the matter dey again. So you go think am well before you go sue your landlord o. If you sue your landlord and you no get money, if your landlord do the thing and say make you comot for house, so because he get right to send you comot for house anytime, any day when your rent don expire. Na me dey tell you so. Na your landlord dey get right. If your tenancy agreement or your tenancy payment don expire, your landlord fit say make you no pay another one, make you comot for him house. He get that right. Because we dey talk am say ten ant get right, na him landlord too get right o. Landlord get him own right. He get right on top of him property, because na him money he take do am. So if he tell you say make you comot for house without any excuse, no argue. Maybe you go beg am o, or maybe you go comot, na him you go face. Another question wey we go ask ourselves for this tenancy, tenant and landlord palava, na him be say, when it comes to payment of maybe for security man o, maybe for person wey dey clean the compound o, maybe for the lawman o wey dem dey come carry the waste o, who go pay? All those one na ten ant dey pay for am o. Because the issue wey we dey hear be say sometimes some landlord dem dey live for the same compound with ten ant, but dem no dey pay for all those things. That one no good. That one no good at all. If your landlord dey inside the same compound with you, him too must to contribute for NEPA, him too must to contribute for lawma, him too must to contribute for security, him too must also contribute to the person wey dey sweep the compound. Your landlord must to contribute. If your landlord no contribute, you get your own right. Either you pack comot for that place, because if you go meet am and all of the two of you dey fight, e fit send you packing o. Because na him house, you know say dem call am landlord. Na him be the lord of that land o. So if you wan fight with the lord, na you go know how to fight with am o. So if your landlord dey inside the same compound, e no dey pay for NEPA, e no dey pay for lawma, e no dey pay for security, the person wey dey clean the compound, he no dey pay, and he dey live there with una, na una go know how to take style talk to am make he dey pay. But if he refuse and he say he no go pay, wetin you wan do? Wetin you wan do? Make una go look am. Maybe all of una for the ten ant there, una go share the landlord own on top of una. Na him go be. Because if una force am sotey he no come pay, and he come say okay, he wan start dey pay o, but all of una must leave my house, e get the right. If you carry am go court on top of that matter, say because he no dey pay, una come sue am, there's nothing the judge go tell am say make he go pay than to go pay. If he go pay and he come take that one face una, he go say make una comot for my house because una dey disturb am, na him go tell una. So make una think am well. But e no good. Any landlord wey dey live for a compound with the ten ant, wey no dey pay for security, no dey pay for lawma, no dey pay for person wey dey clean the compound or for anything like that, e no good o. If you dey hear me, if you be landlord wey you dey do like that, please make you no do am again. Na me dey tell you, make you no do am again. Because the people wey dey for your domot there, dem human being too now, and you know say dem go still pay for house rent. Dem go still go pay for house rent now. All of them, abeg, make you no do am like again. All the ten ants, dem be human being. And no forget, one day the ten ant too go be landlord o. Dem go be landlord. All of una go come dey meet una sef for landlord association meeting. Abi wetin dem call am? Okay, na CDA. So una go dey meet una sef there o. So abeg, if you be landlord, when your ten ant dey contribute money for anything, make you please help them do am. If you are ten ant wey you no dey pay for NEPA, you no dey pay for person wey dey clean, security, all those ones wey you no dey pay am, you too change o, change now. Make you hear me, change. Because if the landlord vex, e fit take that one or send quit notice for you. And may I add this one to am. You see, if landlord give you quit notice and you stay for him house for 6 months, the landlord get right o, he go collect that 6 months for your hand and nothing. If he carry you go court, and court go tell am say make you pay for that 6 months wey you stay, except the landlord wan give you. If he wan give you, na him go give you. If he no wan give you, he go tell you say make you pay for that 6 months. You know why? Na him property, na him investment. You know say everybody suppose to protect him property. Him too wan protect him property. So all this one, if you give me 6 months, I go if you give me quit notice, I get 6 months where I go stay. Go check am well o. You get 6 months o, but you go pay for that 6 months. Go ask any lawyer, dem go tell you. So all this one say dem say make you contribute for person wey dey sweep the compound, the NEPA, the security, the lawma, and you ten ant, you no wan do that one. You come think say because I no get money, dem suppose to understand. Dem no know say Nigeria no easy this time around. Dem no know say Tinubu dey do this. Dem no dey say that one dey do that thing. Oga ten ant, shey you dey hear me? You must to pay o. If you no pay, dem go comot you for that house. Dem go give you quit notice, and there's nothing you fit do. Na me dey tell you so. So these are the questions wey be say I want make you think am well before you rent that house. Another thing be say if you dey owe and you don owe 1 year, you don owe 2 years, the next thing be say make you leave that compound. If dem no eject you, make you eject yourself. Abi if dem no comot, make you comot yourself. Because if the landlord wan do am, you suppose to collect the 2 years for your hand before you leave. and the landlord fit go get court judgment wey be say dem go carry all the property wey dey inside that your room, that your small room wey think say nothing dey there, dem go carry everything comot o, dem go go sell am for gbanjo. Na auction na im dem go go sell am o. Na me dey tell you so. If you dey owe and your landlord come vex, you dey owe 1 year 2 years and you still dey there, and your landlord come vex come go court, then if dem give am judgment, e go carry all the thing. Dem dey call dem bailiff. Dem go come carry everything wey dey inside that your room, even that your fan wey no dey blow, you go see na your korokoro eye dem go sell am. That your cupboard wey nothing dey there, na your korokoro eye dem go give am to aboki wey go pay. Na me dey tell you, that your TV dem go sell am. Everything wey dey inside your room na im dem go sell. If the money no reach, you still dey owe. Go ask anybody, go ask property lawyer, all these things wey I dey tell you. Because I see say some people dem go feel say dem get right. I'm a tenant, dem suppose to understand. They do like that. The day wey the law go catch you, you go fear. Na my advice wey I wan give you be that one o. So anything wey you dey do as you be tenant, when you get your right, landlord get im own right o. And me I tell you something, landlord right na im dey more. Na the law e dey for the landlord side than the tenant side o. You hear me so? The law e dey for the landlord side than the tenant side. Na me dey tell you so. So as a tenant, make you just dey do am softly softly. If your landlord be troublesome, just pray to God make you get money, leave the compound. If you wan leave am jeje, go another place. If your tenant too be troublesome, you just pray for God, make God provide for am, make him get money, go another place. Na me dey tell you so. So all these things wey we dey talk, na your right as a landlord, na we don explain to you. And tenant, na your right we don explain to you. Make you no forget, this Nigeria wey we dey, no be everybody fit live inside city o. Some people, you suppose to look for places wey be say you fit go buy land with small money, just go build something there, make you dey stay there. E don dey come to that level, my brother, may I advise you, e don dey come to that level wey be say no be everybody fit stay inside city. Now some people na make dem go places wey be say their money fit buy small land, and you no need full plot before you build house. You no need a full plot o before you build house o. So shey you dey hear me? If na quarter plot your money fit carry, just go build small thing there, dey stay. Because if the landlord wan do all the thing wey e dey im own side, e go affect you. E go affect, look at your son, look at your daughter, look at your children wey dey there, look at your wife. So look am well well, make dem no disgrace you. You don hear say dem don carry some people o, dem put am for outside inside rain. E dey happen, my brother, e dey happen. So I dey beg you, as you get right as a landlord, the tenant too get right, but the law, e protect the landlord more than the tenant. Na me dey tell you so. The next time wey we come back again, we will come discuss this landlord and tenant matter. Na me, your real estate coach, Moses Taiwo, dey say, just take am coole.